Hey, Scott here. Welcome to Politics 101 from Tucson this evening. This evening, I'm going to talk, I almost said tonight. This evening, I'm going to talk about opening up America. Now, I paused so that everybody could think, what should we do? I'm going to tell you what I think we should do. What you think we should do, that's up to you. I'm a libertarian. I believe I can make up my own mind, but all of you have to make up your own mind. We need to open the country. Closing it was stupid. Did we close the country for the Spanish flu in 1917? Did we close the country for the Hong Kong flu? Did we close the country for SARS? Did we close the country for H1N1? Sorry, Joe Biden, it's not N1H1, it's H1N1. Joe, your mind is slipping. Sorry. Did we? No. We didn't. We closed the country because the Democrats hate Trump more than they love America. They would rather see America destroyed rather than see Trump have one win. Even if we kept the country open, they would have been attacking him for every last person dead. Now, let's talk about something here. Good old Cuomo, governor of New York. What did he do with some of the COVID-19 positive cases? He forced them into nursing homes. All of a sudden, the whole nursing home became infected. Well, not the entire nursing home, vast portions of it. And how many people in New York State are dead because of nursing home deaths? Great job, Cuomo. And I'm going to say this, and I believe it. A lot of people who are religious are going to think I'm wrong, but that's fine. Cuomo, I truly hope God punishes you for that. I hope that God does not forgive you for that, but punishes you instead. You have blood on your hands. You murdered only God knows, I don't know, so only God knows how many people just because you didn't know what to do. Why did New York City have such a huge impact from the coronavirus? Well, let's see. 27,000 people per square mile. You know what it is in Tucson? 2,700 per square mile. Tucson's not doing bad. A lot of people are going to say a lot of things. I'm going to say it's population density. That's the biggest thing. Population density. The more people you cram into a tiny area, the easier it is for it to go totally ballistic through the population. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to open up everything. Sweden has taken a different tact. Now, they have a higher death rate than us per million people, but they're doing something that's called herd immunity. Basically, let everybody over time, not right away, but over time, let everybody experience it, get infected, and some people will die, and guess what? Everybody else is going to be immune, and the next time it comes around, it's not even going to be the sniffles. You know what's going to happen? In less than a year, this stuff's going to come back around in the winter and strike America again. Why? We're sheltering in place, hiding in our homes. Guess what? All we're doing is keeping us away from the virus so we cannot be infected. We cannot kick its butt, and we are going to get reinfected. Are we going to go through this again in January? Close the country again? Ladies and gentlemen, the country can never be closed again. It cannot afford it. And the next time the country closes, it's the end of America. You're going to have open insurrection in the streets. You're going to have rioting. There are not enough cops. There are not enough, local cops, county cops, state cops. There are not enough National Guard. There's not enough active duty military to keep 327 million people in check. The next time this happens, it's not going to work. people are going to tell the government to F off. They're going to flip the bird at them. Guess what? We need to do that now. Tell our governments to F off and open businesses. Now, if you want to do the social distancing, I think you're stupid, but okay, fine. If you want to do one of those forehead temperature checks, fine. Before you let them in, fine, do it. But let's open the businesses, get America back to work. Because if we don't, America is not going to make it. Trump is going to say, we're making it. Guess what, Trump? Guess what, President Trump? We have people who are on unemployment. Yeah, they're making rent. Guess what? We have only God knows how many tens of millions of people who are underemployed. I'm in the trucking business. We're underemployed. I'm getting 25, if I'm lucky, 25 hours a week. That's it. I can't even make rent for May, and that's a couple days away. You think we're going to make it for another month, another 2 months? You think we're going to make it? We're toast. If the government does not give the American people $2,000, $3,000 each, we're not going to be able to pay rent. What are you going to do? Put a gigantic debt over everybody's head like the sword of Damocles so that it takes 6 months to pay it off, a year to pay it off, 2 years to pay it off, and then close everything again in 6 months? Ladies and gentlemen of America, I'm saying right now we need to open it up. Every governor, even the president, all they've done, they've signed executive orders from the mayors, the county commissioners, the governors, even President Trump, executive orders. That's not law. If there's a law, we must obey it. An executive order, that's a strongly worded suggestion. That's like, okay, I'm writing an executive order. Don't fart in church. Well, if I was in church, I'd fart. If I heard that executive order and I was in church, I'd fart just to say, come on, think about it, people. An executive order is not law. A cop can't give you a ticket because of an executive order. If they do, hire a lawyer, hire 10 lawyers, and sue, not for $1 million, not for $100 million, but $1 trillion. Because at that point, your civil rights have been violated. If I owned a business, I would have opened it up a week or two ago and let them try and take it from me, and my lawsuit would be filing right through the court system to the Supreme Court. And by the end of this year, they would have heard it, and I would be an extremely rich man. You know what? Bezos. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I wasn't trying to be rude. But you're the richest man on earth? Well, before your divorce. I would end up being the richest man on the planet. Because the government, from local, county, state, would be paying me for the next 50 years. And then they'd be paying my heirs. So ladies and gentlemen, buck the system, say no more. Let's open up America and tell the cowards and the media and the Democrats, but I repeat myself, tell the media and the Democrats that we're not going to obey their order to be afraid. Have a nice night.